Freezing outside, a little bit high on the feeling. Can't seem to focus. In the corner of my best friend's sofa, you were getting buzzed on rum and cola. Wasn't brave enough yet just to talk to you. Not a smooth talker under pressure, sweaty palms.
Well, hello. Hey, everybody. Well, welcome to Wine on Wednesday. We're so excited you're here because guess what we're talking about today? Vacations. Okay, so you guys, we're pumped. And so we just want to know that you're here. You know what? Whether you've had a week, hold on, we got a better slide. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Whether you had a week, it's been like that, where you're like, hey, it's hump day. Or maybe you've had a week where you're like, I just want to go to bed. It's been a week because everyone else is on vacation except for me. Okay. Whatever the week may be like, we're so glad you're here because you know what? We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. And I just want you to know we're super pumped that you're taking the time to hang out with us. And we want to make sure that if you have not yet, just above this video, it said, please, register or log in or let StreamYard post your name. We need you to, because guess what? Vacations, woo. Girlfriend, I have sad news. If you don't go put your name in and you are a guest tonight, when we do our live drawing, we will not have your name in the spinning wheel video that Montana's going to work diligently hard to make sure is awesome. And we've got some incredible giveaways, which she's going to tell you about in a second. So please, really quickly, go click whatever you have to click on. Let StreamYard post your name because we want to know who you are so we can give away some stuff to you. Okay, so how you win stuff is like by hanging out with us and commenting. Okay, so I have a question for you guys. First of all, I want to know who your consultant is. So let her know, tag her right now that, in the comments that you're here so she knows you're here. But I want to know the coolest place. What is the coolest place you've ever been? What is the coolest place you've ever been? Where is the coolest place? I guess is maybe whatever. What's the Where have you been that's like so like it's kind of like you want to brag. This is your moment, sister, to brag a little bit about somewhere really cool you've been. All right.
Joy got back from vacation, but she's ready to go again.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm that kind of girl.
Yeah. Sometimes after vacation, you need a vacation, especially if you took your kids. Okay. So Montana, tell them about tonight.
All right. Well, we have an awesome giveaway for you guys tonight. We always have something special. We have a deal for you just for being on, special exclusively only for our guest tonight. And then we also have a special prize gift for one lucky lady. And so how do you get entered into the spinning wheel to get your name? You have to comment and tell us that you're here. But unfortunately, this person, we don't know who you are. So make sure you give permission.
Go to Croatia.
And come back on. Come back on.
That would be cool.
So, definitely get your name in there. I will be putting your name into the prize wheel and popping it up. Lots of comments, answering all the questions that we have for you. Starting with, what's the coolest place you've ever been?
Tell us.
Jamaica. Oh my gosh.
Should we show them the prizes for tonight?
Oh, yeah, let's. Let me
Let's
get
do
that.
it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. We actually had them.
Woo! Oh my gosh, you guys. One lucky lady's going to be winning this fabulous beach bag.
Yeah. And
Going to get exclusive Mary Kay beach towel.
yes. You're going to love it.
You're going to love it. Okay. So there you go. Enjoy. All right. So Marianne, tell the people what's going on tonight.
Okay, so as you guys probably have thought about, the theme is travel tips. Stephanie's going to share the tips and tricks of all her expertise. What's really cool is a funny story, guys. But before I tell the story, if you could go anywhere right now, where would you want to go? So post that in the comments. Where would you want to go?
Where would you go?
Where would I go?
Where would you go?
I don't know, somewhere over the beach.
Yeah. Stephanie went
I'm
to
not picky.
yeah.
Probably Hawaii.
I
Let's
would
just
say-
go Hawaii.
Yeah.
You
Hawaii.
guys,
Where would you want to go, Montana?
Well, if it wasn't the Rona, I would want to go to Italy, but
Italy.
not right
Ooh.
now. Or Australia. I don't know. Those are my two like
Ooh.
when it goes.
Stephanie, where would you want to go?
you guys, okay, so I love to travel and I've been a lot of places. It's really hard to pick. It's really hard to pick. Like, actually, Croatia is a place that I would love to go. I didn't think Croatia was like, you guys, it's like a beautiful, beautiful coast and beach and whatever. And I just thought with a name like Croatia,
Outside my house.
it was not going to work. Yes, anywhere without my kids. Really, to some degree, going to Target with a mask on is kind of a vacation at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would go anywhere. I'm really excited to just go on a vacation, but warm. It has to be warm.
Yeah.
Love to see Greece. Yes.
Love to go to
Okay.
Greece too, Joy. Would love to see like Santorini on the bucket list. I'd love to go to Australia, but that's a long flight, guys. Like
It's like 12 hours.
still 24 hours.
Okay.
Oh,
I can't sit still that long.
I know. They put like a playroom on the planes when it's that long.
They must serve me a lot of free food and cocktails.
Yes.
And I'm sure it's not free. Because it's all
Sheena is going to Jamaica on her
Jamaica.
honeymoon.
Yeah.
Woo!
So exciting.
So exciting. Oh my gosh.
All right. Keep the comments rolling, people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Working
funny
harder.
story. So I'm glad Crystal is on right now because she remembers this store really well. So her and I thought it would be a good idea. We talked about this. We were going to leadership conference in San Diego in 2019 in January. So it's cold outside. And so Stephanie and the three of us are going to her house that night because Crystal and I were going to pack one suitcase because we were going to save that money on luggage. Why not, right? So we were conversing back and forth thinking like, hey, we're going to save this much. I'm sending her photos. How much space is left in the suitcase? And one of the tips that Stephanie's going to share is scale. And I was actually weighing my suitcase on a regular scale. So she's going to share that tip. And come to find out, we go to her house. It's 11 o'clock at night, probably. And we only could sleep a couple hours. We unpacked.
Snowstorm. So we had to leave at like 2 in the morning. Yeah.
2 in the morning. We probably only slept not even an hour, Crystal and I. And Crystal's unpacking her stuff, putting it in mine. And then Stephanie gets her scale thingy out. And I think it was probably 55 pounds. So we had to get 5 pounds over. And so here comes Mama Bear to the rescue. She looks what we packed. And it was kind of embarrassing. I don't know what she got out of Crystal's stuff, but she got 2 shoes out of mine. Shoes weigh a ton, guys. She's like, are you really going to wear these shoes? Or are you just packing these? And then she got into my makeup and she got rid of a compact. She's like, you don't need this compact. Why do you have it? And then she showed me how to roll my clothes because it was just laying flat. And that was another tip she's going to share. She also told me, why are you packing all your jewelry in your carry-on or your check bag? You're supposed to be in your carry-on just in case something happens. So after probably 45 minutes of trying to rearrange our suitcases, we decided we're just going to pack our own. Yeah.
You guys, Mary Kay gives us so much free stuff when we go to these conferences. There's not room to be at weight.
No.
There's not room.
No.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, Queen, tell us all the tricks because we know that you guys came on tonight because you're like us. Me and Marianne were like, oh, I gotta forget how to travel. And so like, I got this. I got you. So she is going to go fast and furious through these tips, you guys. And as you are seeing things, put it in the comments if this is something you're like, mind blown, because there's a couple of them that I was like, oh my gosh, I did not even ever think of that. So here we go. Let's move her over so that she can be on the screen. And here we go, starting with.
You guys. Okay, first and foremost, I just want to share with you. So sometimes.
Oh, she's frozen.
Oh no, come back. Come to me. Travel back here, sister. She'll be back, you guys. We're just going to keep it rolling. We know that she'll come back, but we want to make sure that you remember how you get entered in. Ooh, Joy says daughter's suitcase weighs 60 pounds. I don't even think my daughter weighs 60 pounds. So that is like a human in there. Okay. Jen, yes, thank you. She froze. Hopefully she comes out and comes back in. She will. Her computer was working overtime earlier. So, all right, you guys. Well, Mary and I will do our best to facilitate this session. And Stephanie will be back in a minute, I swear, because we can't, yeah. Ooh, Sarah says, Felicia Dalton. Okay, is that your guest, Sarah? Sorry. All right.
Yeah, I think she's just tagging her guest.
Oh, yay. Good job, Sarah. Okay. Awesome. And all right, so Marianne, tell us, here she is. Okay, we're gonna
let the expert talk.
Here she is. She's coming back in. She is on the move. Thank you, Lord, because I'm an anxious traveler. I don't know about you guys. I love.
Do you like to pack or do you like to unpack? If you had to pick one, would you rather?
Can I be honest? Because
you had to pick one, though.
I am the person that leaves their suitcase packed sometimes till the next trip. Not usually, but when we've gone to like leadership, and then I had the year we had leadership, and then we had Inner Circle weekend. It was like I had just unpacked the old stuff to put the new stuff in.
So you would rather pack?
Yeah,
I would rather unpack.
Yeah, no, unpacking is bad. Okay, Jessica says unpacked. Thank you, Jessica. Jessica, who are you a guest of? Just making sure you're a guest, that's all.
So we need a tiebreaker. Someone said pack and someone said unpack. So who's going to be the tiebreaker?
We need, yes, get your people on. All right, Sarah, I'm going to put all these people in the giveaway. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, just put them in the giveaway.
Okay. Because it sounds like they're watching with her or watching and she's facilitating. All right, Stephanie is coming on. We can see her getting ready. So keep your pack or unpack. So Miriam, when you unpack, do you unpack the night that you come home?
Well, depending on what time of day it is. If it's like late, no. The next morning it's all cleared. If it's in the afternoon, it's already taken care of. Yeah, I think it's just the activator in me. Oh, Joy said unpack. So we have unpacked is the popular vote.
Yes, Joy. Thank you. Okay, great. Here's Stephanie. She's coming back in.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm like sweating. I lost internet. I lost all internet in my house. I don't know what's happening here. I do not like this angle at all. So go with me on it. I'm going to try to get back in still on my computer. Holy cow. All right, here we go. This is a horrible angle. Okay, so here we go, you guys. So I think I'm getting back in over here too. So here's the thing. So what I was starting to talk about, shipping a box. So sometimes when we've gone to Mary Kay events that are conferences, what will happen is we will think to yourself, oh, I'll just ship a box. But you guys, if you are staying at a hotel, hear me on this. If you're at a hotel, can you guys see me? Here we go.
Much better.
Here we go. You're at a hotel, I'm so sorry about this. Do not ship a box ahead of time. You not only have to pay them to receive the box, you have to pay them to every day they hold the box, and you have to tip someone to give, like, when they bring you the box. Okay, it's not worth it. Okay, if you think you're gonna save on an extra suitcase by mailing a box, you're wrong. Number two, you got to know that today, if you're not used to flying, you guys, flying is not intimidating. You know, I hear people all the time are like, I hate this airline, I hate that airline. You guys, the reality is that if you know the rules of the game, then you know how to play, and you're going to be less likely to be frustrated or disappointed. And so I just want you to know, it's really important. You can't really see it all on here. It's hard to read, but just know that every airline has a little bit of a different rule these days. You can't really, it's not like a one size fits all rule. So just educate yourself on what is available, you know, what the deal is. Okay, luggage scale. This is what Marianne talked about. You guys, you need a handheld luggage scale. There is nothing more embarrassing than to be unpacking your suitcase at the airport. Okay.
Or your princess.
That is
Literally
embarrassing. And so yes, shoes
embarrassing.
weigh a lot. What else? Jeans weigh a lot. Okay. So you really want to make sure that you are not the girl unpacking everything. Know your weight before you go. And yes, don't use your at-home scale. Okay. Your suitcase doesn't fit on quite the same. That handheld scale, you just pull it up. It gives you an accurate number. It's tiny. And then you can also take it with you because guess what? At wherever you're going might not have a scale for you to use. Okay. Next one. I'm trying to go quick. Okay, you guys. This is amazing. I'm hoping. You know what? And if you have tips, feel free to share them. And if I wow you, let me know.
Yeah, put in the chat.
Because
points into the giveaway.
You're muted, Montana. Oh.
Oh.
No, you're not muted. I forgot I turned my volume down when I was on the two computers. Okay. So here's what I want you guys to know. So you've probably heard of TSA PreCheck. What's the benefit of TSA PreCheck? Well, for about, I think it's like $75 every 5 years, 3 years, 5 years. Of course, now I don't remember because I haven't traveled in a while, but I think it's every 3 or 5 years. You get to go through TSA. Benefits of TSA. You don't have to get naked to get on the airplane. You don't have to take off your shoes. You don't have to take your laptop or, out of your carry-on and put it in a separate thing. You don't have to take your liquids out of your bag and put it in a separate thing. You don't have to take your belt off, which is not a big deal. But here's the thing.
Great.
You don't have to take a sweater off or a jacket off, okay? Because sometimes, even if I'm going to Florida, I might be wearing a tank top because I'm going to Florida. But I might have a cami on and then a suit jacket over it. And then they make me take off my suit jacket. I'm like, I'm exposed. I feel a little exposed. So going through TSA PreCheck keeps you from having to do this. But let me tell you something. For $25 more, $25 more, you can upgrade to something called Global Reentry. Okay. And so I just think this is worth its weight in gold. So my husband and I got Global Reentry for when we went to Alaska. Now you might think, why you go to Alaska? Well, when you're going on a cruise to Alaska, we went to Vancouver. So that, that doesn't help you going into Canada. But then in Vancouver, because we were boarding a ship that was going to the US, i.e. Alaska, we had to go through US Customs. And let me tell you, on a cruise ship, that was worth its $100 alone. We got on the cruise ship probably 2 hours before everybody else because of our Global Reentry. And all you guys, so basically what it is they've already cleared you as like legit, and it doesn't take you as long to go through customs. So I think even if you're like going to Canada, okay, we live in Michigan. Canada is closer than other parts of Michigan. Okay. Like Mary and I could go to Toronto, or not Toronto. We could go to Toronto faster than we could hit the other side of Michigan. Yeah. We could go to Windsor. When I was growing up in Detroit, we went to Windsor for dinner sometimes. Okay. So we can go, no problem. Not so much easy now, but back in the day. And so that Global Reentry, oh my gosh, it's worth its weight of gold. And then the fact that it comes with a TSA PreCheck, you guys, I mean, it's amazing. Okay. Another tip when you're flying, you guys, somebody's had, as women, we have like a purse. Okay. And I know different women have different purse sizes, but it's really easy to just say, oh, I'm just taking this purse. Now, if you fly, that doesn't necessarily count as a carry-on, right? Your purse does not count as a carry-on. So don't carry a standard size purse. Yeah, nothing like that. No. Not even like
small, just so I don't have as much. No.
No. You need to pack it in a tote that looks like a purse. As long as it doesn't have wheels, you can usually, once you have wheels, I'm going to tell you this. If it has wheels up for walking down the tarmac. So when you go check in, that bag is on your arm, even if it has wheels. And you're walking up, because if you're pulling something, that's called a carry-on. But if you have, so you want to maximize your space. So have a tote size bag, put your purse in it, but then you still have other room for other things. So maximize your free space in a tote bag. Also in that tote bag, you guys, I really recommend if you're flying, bring a shawl. I mean, or if you're even going to a banquet or something like that, a shawl, one that's like, not too bulky. You don't want something heavy because you only have so much weight you can have. You don't want to go on vacation and need a massage the first thing you get there. And it's a medical massage, not a fun massage, just for the hay of it. Like, there's a difference, right? Isn't there a difference between the massage?
Yes, I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. But if you have a shawl, you can use it as a blanket because I don't know about you guys, but I have no interest in using the blanket that's on the airplane that I don't know who else has used. Okay.
No.
You can wrap it around your arms. You can throw it over your legs like a blanket, whatever you need. Okay. Next tip. When you are at the airport, you guys, this is when people know you're a rookie at flying, is when you show up and you don't know the liquids rule. Okay. So here's the deal. You are allowed one. How many did I say, guys? One.
Put it in the comments. One.
Quart size bag. How many people have I seen try to shove all kinds of sizes of liquids into 3 or 4 of? I've seen people shove them, bring freezer bags. You guys.
Yeah.
This is the size if you're going for a basic Ziploc. Okay, this is a quart size bag. And your liquids cannot be bigger than 3 ounces, okay? And so, or 3.3, something like that. So, and here what I'll tell you, I will tell you this. If you're like, oh, but I'm bringing my 10-ounce toothpaste, but I only have an ounce left. If it says 10 ounces on the why are you saying suitcase? On the toothpaste, they will make you chuck it.
Yes. And that happened to me with one of our Mary Kay products. And I was like, look, I was totally, sunny side up. And I said, well, you know what? The good news is that I don't have to pay full price. So when you throw that away, it's not going to break my heart. But gosh, that would stink if it was you because you'd be throwing away $55.
Yes, like you have to know. And so here's what I'm going to tell you. Liquids and gels. So like really seriously, you got to know what you can bring on the plane. But I'm just going to share this. No matter what, travel in mini. I can't tell you how many times I've traveled with some of my girlfriends, like the story that Marianne told you with her and Crystal. You guys, don't bring your hairspray. Don't bring your shampoo. You own
That was another one.
Speaking on Spirit and some of the bargain airlines, you get a 40-pound suitcase, a lightweight hardtop spinner top of the line suitcase is about 10 pounds. Empty.
Yeah.
So you only have 30 to go. So when you start packing your full size everything, first of all, you're taking up precious space. So now you also think maybe you need a second suitcase that you never needed. But for serious, I think it's really important to have 2 of everything, which I'll tell you in a second. That's another tip. Because what if you accidentally lose it at the hotel? Then you're devastated and now you got to go buy full size. So I really recommend, look at, this is my legit deodorant, guys. Okay? Because deodorant isn't really big, but takes up space. So little one. And you know what? I've done the hotel thing before and sometimes it works. Look at, I'm going to show you this. I even bring a mini lint roller.
Okay.
Oh, look how cute it is.
Okay. Hairspray. This is as big as it gets, friend.
Okay. This would be a great gift if you had a person graduating or a bridal shower gift.
Yes.
Think about how you could gift something like this for a bridal. And we're going to.
That doesn't count. But you guys, seriously, hair oil, everything. And I put everything in my carry-on that I'm afraid if my suitcase ever got lost, which knock on wood, it never has. But should it get lost, what would I need? And so, yes, you might need to pack your toothpaste in your carry-on, an extra pair of panties, whatever. But see, this is all you get to take for your liquids, not multiple bags of these. Now, if you have children, you pack extra bags and shove them in their stuff because everybody gets a 1-quart bag, but you don't get 12-quart bags.
Okay, for children, they're just not with me.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
For children, though, I will tell you for the TSA pre-check, you get to take one, I think, 1 or 2 per adult kids with you through. Or
Oh.
Yeah, so it's kind of nice because, those sometimes I'd like to just leave them behind and make them stand the long line. Okay, so there you go.
You're on your own. Mom and Dad got pre-check.
Right? Even minis, you guys. This is my new travel razor. How cute is this?
Oh my gosh,
No way.
It's a full size. What is this? Venus, full size Venus, but it's just a little guy. So that.
So cute.
Oh my gosh, it is so fun. That's adorable.
I'm gonna take me on vacation so I can shave my armpits. Okay. I totally need to go.
I'm so excited.
Right? Okay, another quick flying tip, you guys, is to take an empty water bottle. So, oh my gosh, airport stuff is expensive because they have you over a barrel. And then there's this stupid thing called airport tax. All right. So, and then they also, I think, still add 9/11 tax. a water bottle is overpriced at the gas station, on land, never mind when you're at the airport. So here's what I always recommend. Most airports today have a water bottle filling station. Bring an empty water bottle, one that you intend to use on your flight. So then you're not also waiting for the person to bring water, or if you're on a certain airline, they might charge you for water. I don't know. But I'm just saying, just bring an empty water bottle, and you can bring a little tiny thing of dish soap to be able to clean it and use it through the whole time. All right.
So
I know. There you go. All right, you guys. So I mentioned this spinner wheels. You guys, this is amazing for getting through the airport, because when you use the spinner wheels, and I'm not just talking about rolling suitcase, the spinner wheels, once they go, okay?
that like glide.
And you're just like strolling through the airport versus hauling.
Yeah.
Okay. And so it makes a huge difference. Plus, sometimes you can get carry-ons that slide over the handle of your carry-on suitcase. And so again, you're gliding. And if you have 3 suitcases per person when you travel certain times, you guys, I'm telling you everything. And then I travel with a lot of stuff sometimes, it's easier to move 3 suitcases at the same time. True. Because you're checking and then you're carrying on. Okay, when Mary Kay is paying for the suitcases, I'm filling them all. Okay.
Right.
Up next, if you've got old fabric suitcases, guys, time to upgrade.
Fresh.
Yeah, fresh. Next tip I want to tell you is that, okay, so how do you figure out what to bring? Well, you guys, so many times people are like, oh, I might want to, like Marianne. I'm like, are you really going to wear these sandals? I might want to wear these. I might want to wear these. I love you guys. I literally love fashion. They can tell you I have a fashion merchandising degree in college and a communications degree. I love clothing. I love fashion. I love it. But seriously, you're probably not going to wear it. Okay, so think through your agenda and lay out outfits. You can also see where you can maybe cross over some things, because this is then how you can bring maybe a couple something extra. So every once in a while, then I'll just throw in a pair of black leggings, even if I don't have that outfit planned. Now I have room for them, and I'll also match my jewelry so that I'm also not bringing extra, because jewelry is heavy as well, and that needs to go in your carry-on. So that's another chiropractic visit. Yeah. Travel steamer. Okay, so the hotel usually comes with an iron, and sometimes you think, oh, I'll just take a hot shower, and it'll steam out my clothes. It just doesn't work the same. So you guys, you can get these little travel steamers for like $15 or less, and you fill them up with water, and they boil, and you just steam any wrinkles right out of your clothes. It is worth its weight if you want to look professional. Plus, steaming is so much easier than ironing. Okay, next tip. Travel cubes. You guys, these are my newest travel cubes.
I'm so excited about this one, me and Marianne.
Yes. Oh, you guys, travel cubes are life. So here's the deal. When you have travel cubes, it allows for everything to fit even that much nicer in your suitcase. And then when you get to a hotel or get to, if you're staying at someone's house or whatnot, everything stays organized. So if you have, let's say, for example, this one's all your bottoms, or maybe you're some outfits in here. This one might have, whatever else. And then you can have this little cutie with your undies in it and your socks, whatever. And it's all organized and not touching anything weird, but it also allows for everything to be super organized in your suitcase as well. This is such a huge tip. And I'm telling you, especially for a hotel, when you stay there for a week or whatnot, you don't want to live out of your suitcase, but you definitely want to make sure you're kind of organized so you can find your stuff. Okay. Next is don't pack hangers. So many times.
Mind blowing. Yeah.
So many times I see people, and they especially when I go to Mary Kay things, right? We have a lot of professional clothing we wear, and they bring all the clothes on the hangers. That's great. But the reality is that if you have your steamer, then you don't really need to bring your hangers, because the hotel usually has hangers. But sometimes the hotel doesn't have enough hangers, or if you go on a cruise, there are not enough hangers, okay? Because there's not enough drawers. You're hanging more stuff than you thought you were going to. Amazon has these incredible, compactable, plastic, fold-up hangers that you can get, throw some in your suitcase. They're not heavy. They are compact. And then when you get to the hotel, if for any reason you need extra hangers, boom, they're good. Yes. And we mentioned before, rolled, don't fold. Not only do you want to roll because it's less space, but also it makes it so your clothes aren't going to be nearly as wrinkled. They're less likely to have that crease. Okay. Another tip, So you do not want to put your shoes in your really cute bags where you're going to have your clothes. But shoes are disgusting.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay.
Disgusting.
So there's shoe bags. You guys can buy shoe bags. I mean, they can be cute. They can be generic. They can be, say, shoes on them. But shoe bags are huge. Put your shoes in them. Stick socks in the shoes if you have like tennis shoes or anything where socks will stick in. You know, high heels, it won't work so much. But you can put extra things in there with it. But it just keeps your clothes from getting gross from having your shoes with them. Oh, go back.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. But one more thing I want to do is, you see the shoes with the shower caps on them? Okay.
Did you take that picture? I just wanted to ask.
No, I found them.
You're so cool. That's so cool.
Guys, seriously, if you don't have shoe bags, go to the dollar store, buy a crap ton. They sell a crap ton for $1. Really cheap, clear shower caps, okay? But here's the thing, especially if you're going hiking or you're going to be going somewhere where it could be dirty or muddy.
Even the beach.
What? Or even the beach. Yeah, the sand.
Oh, yeah.
I think I still want the sand in the bag because once it dries, it's going to go everywhere. But these, put these on it and then shove it in the bag. Whatever it takes, you guys. But this is going to keep your shoes from getting super muddy. And if you do like a cruise and you do an excursion or something, Hawaii or Alaska, and your shoes get muddy, you can also keep your shoes from making your stateroom muddy or your hotel room as well by using these shower caps. So isn't that fun? Yeah. Okay. Next up, slippers. And you might think, this is what? Okay. Get a skinny, thin little pair of slippers, ones that aren't your favorite ones from home, and have travel slippers. Now, you guys, here's another tip I didn't put in here, but I'll share it here. I have like a lot of this just all together ready to go. Okay. So I have my travel slippers. I have my travel scale. It's all in travel bags. Now I have a couple different travel bags because travel is different. I mean, again, I told you I love to shop and I love fashion. So I've got the weekend getaway bag and I've got the long weekend getaway bag and I've got the weekend. I got stuff for travel, but I put it all together and and I've got my travel slippers. Hotel floors are disgusting. They feel gross under your feet. And really just to be kind, if you're going to to even stay at someone's house, you know, sometimes people prefer that people aren't barefoot. My dad does not like barefoot people at our house. And I know that most people think that's weird. I've never met anyone else, but at least when you have a pair of slippers, A, even if it's nice out, you are being conscious. B, if they keep their house at a ridiculously cold temperature. I stayed at a friend's house one summer and I woke up in the morning and she said, "How did you sleep?" It was at her mom's house close to the airport. And I said, "I now know what it would feel like if I ever woke up in a morgue." I was so cold. And so when you have these slippers, you can also help keep yourself warm. So a really skinny, thin, lightweight pair of slippers. All right, next up, dirty laundry bag. You guys, where do you put your undies and your dirty socks and the things you've already worn that you're not planning to wear again? Okay, there's some things you can wear twice, and there's some things you can't inside out and wear again. Okay. No. And so having a laundry bag is just a really great way to keep your dirties in and not confuse everything. And then you can, you know, kind of wad it up. Who cares if it's wrinkled, and shove it in the suitcase if you have the room, or you might have to rework it. But at least you know throughout the duration of your vacation what's used and what's not used.
Yes.
All right. And if by chance you find yourself swimming the day before you leave, you know, sometimes it's like an 8 o'clock flight and you're somewhere nice. You don't want to be like, "Well, I can't swim because I don't want to have a wet bathing suit." There are bags you can buy, bathing suit bags that are like rubber inside, and you can put a wet bathing suit in so that it won't get all your clothes wet on the way home. Yes, you can also use a grocery bag. Sometimes those grocery bags get a little tear in them. And so this is fantastic. I also want to share a tip for if you are taking a cruise. I mean, I don't know if anybody's ever going to cruise again, but if you do take a cruise, definitely put your bathing suit in your carry-on, because here's the thing. You have your carry-on when you check onto the cruise ship, but at the same time, if you when you check into your stateroom on a cruise ship, it could be hours. Do you hear me? Yeah. Hours before they ever bring you your suitcase, and everyone's at the pool at the cocktail party for the launch, and well, you're not. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna finish up. Bring a collapsible bag. You never know when you're gonna bring home too much stuff, and so this is a very compact little bag. This is from Longchamp, but there's other brands you can get. And it's just for if by accident you need to bring home a bigger bag. So get an expandable bag. I already talked about the crossbody purse a little bit. So get a crossbody for traveling if you don't need a full-size purse. travel wallet, you guys, especially if you're going abroad. This is really great. This one's a little oversized, but you put all your important documents in it, and then that way you also have this easily to pull out of your bag for any time during your travel to a foreign location. But then you can also easily slide this into a safe, and it's all in one place, all your important documents, and you're not looking for it. Speaking of going abroad, once upon a time, Tom and Stephanie, that's my husband, and I, we went to Italy and France for a wedding, and Spain. We did all of them in 10 days. And we may have accidentally come home with 18 bottles of wine. Mm-hmm.
I did not hear the story.
Okay. We all of our suitcases were totally allocated because we were traveling, going to a wedding in the south of France, and then coming home. So it's like all of our space was filled and allocated. But there have been a few times, like for Mary Kay events, where we've gone somewhere and I knew that I was going to be bringing home. Or when Tom and I went to Argentina, we only really needed 3 suitcases total, but Mary Kay was going to pay for us to have 4. And so I just thought, well, if we shop or anything, I don't want to stress. So we packed the inside suitcase, stuck it in the bigger suitcase, and flew home with it, or flew there with it, so that when we flew home, we would have a suitcase and not have to buy one. So just want to share that if there's any reason you might need more. Also, USB port, okay? If you're traveling with multiple people or multiple devices, I highly recommend getting yourself one of these because a lot of things plug in with a USB port, especially if you go on a cruise. There are not enough outlets and there are not enough USB ports. So this is a must-have. Not all airplanes, guys, have like a place to charge your phone. So whether you're going on a long trip or not, you probably need a backup portable battery pack. And I will tell you,
airport, unless you get the fancy chair next to the outlet.
Oh, yeah.
well,
You know, it's even worse now, probably because they're limited.
right. Well, and the thing is also, I mean, how, you know, if you have an older phone, that battery gone.
Yep.
Goes so fast. And so here's the thing, you guys, I really recommend it. They finally have lightweight battery packs. If you've ever had a battery pack before, they kind of weigh a crap ton. This one's light. Okay. So find a light one. Also have a separate thing for your cords. Okay. I've got this little doodad I travel with my cords. Yes, they had these, but look at it's just for that. Okay. And these little bands you can put so everything's separated, nothing gets tangled. But if you don't have a fancy bag, get an old sunglasses hard case and use that. But it is really great to be. The thing is, you guys, is when you can, you know, you got to go under the seat to get your things. And if you're not sitting with someone that you know, that's an awkward moment to go down and get something out of your carry-on or to want to go up above. So the more you can like specifically grab one thing that has your thing in it, you know, you're going to less embarrass yourself or feel weird about going to grab it. Take a compact umbrella with you anywhere you go. Just shove in your suitcase. It doesn't weigh much, but you never know when it's going to rain. Okay. So just be prepared. Have a little tiny umbrella. The end. All right, next, really important. You guys, especially if you're not staying with a friend or whatever, but even if you are, have a little first aid kit. Like it can be cute. It can be like just a makeup bag or something that's a first aid kit. But I will tell you, on my honeymoon years ago, I cut my foot on the sidewalk. And when I went to go buy Band-Aids, it was $20 a box.
No.
Okay.
Pain.
Oh, yeah. When we went out, you know, so they're going to go on a cruise, you go to a resort, they're going to break you over the coals.
Yeah.
So here are the must-haves you need to want to make sure you go with. Number 1, have some first aid. This little spray Neosporin, perfect. It's just a little bit. Take Band-Aids. Right there, I put, wait, hold on. Right there. See that little thing, that blister thing? You know you always wear the wrong shoes. Even the ones that you've worn a couple of times, they're pretty comfortable. You've never done this much walking on a vacation. So you need those blister pad things. They are magic. Just get some, throw them in there. I hope to God you don't need them. But if you do need them, you're going to be so grateful for this moment in time right now. And take some Motrin, some Advil, whatever you need, you guys. They do have, I thought I had this in here. They do have little bottles that you can get, you know, that are refilled so that you can have it. You also need to take Tums or Pepsid or something like that because you never know when you're going to eat something that's just not going to sit right with you. And the last thing you want to do is go hunting for those kinds of things. When I go abroad, I bring some anti-diarrhea stuff because you just never know what you're going to eat, okay? And throw in that, this is an emergency also. You need to have like shell wipes or something for when you dribble on yourself and you're planning on wearing that shirt again, or it's another 10 days before you get to do your laundry and you have a stain. So this goes in the emergency bag as well. Jewelry. You need it in a separate bag, guys, okay? A nice jewelry case, again, that's compact, that keeps everything protected, that you could easily slide in a safe if you have nice jewelry, but also it's all together. And if you want to keep your jewelry, your necklaces from getting tangled, press them between some saran wrap, or you can use a straw to put your jewelry, like your necklace, strings, cords.
That is really smart.
That is so smart.
Tangled. All right, next up, check yourself, guys, because a lot of hotels, they say they have a blow dryer, they might, or if they have a blow dryer, I'm gonna guarantee it's gonna suck.
Right off his hair. Like
the blow dryer is gonna explode before it finishes blow drying Montana and Marianne's hair. Okay.
Yeah, Marianne has thick hair too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't, but still, it takes me like twice as long. So do not hesitate to bring your own blow dryer, a smaller blow dryer. But you guys, I literally have a travel blow dryer, a second flat iron, and a second curling iron I travel with. They're my less favorite ones, but I have them because, right, like I downgraded. And I just use those for my travel ones because, again, if you ever accidentally forget it at a hotel, you don't come home to no flat iron or no curling iron, right? And going back real quick to that last one, I have one more thing I say. You want to make sure, too, that you have a heat-safe something or other to pack it into. Because, again, if you're doing your hair first thing in the morning and then you've got a pack to be ready to go, you don't want to be sitting here waiting for your things to go out, right? Yeah. Cool off. Okay, you don't have time. Okay, next. I'm so sorry, guys. It's taking longer. Okay. Next, doubles everything. I kind of mentioned it already, but I take my full big Mary Kay compact with I have two big ones, the Compact Pro with the cheek colors in one, eye colors in one. I use the smaller compact. You guys, this is legit my smaller compact. And yes, my name's on it. I'm going to tell you a side note. When you're in Mary Kay and you travel with a lot of people in Mary Kay, y'all have the same thing. So I do put my name on it. We're in the North. I know everybody in the South puts their name on it anyway. But you guys, this is my literal travel compact.
On the inside or whatever.
You got this. But I put my favorite eye colors in here. So I actually have doubles. I put my favorite cheek color, my favorite bronzer. And so I'm ready to go with just my favorites because those are probably what I'm going to use anyway. Or you can pull them out of your big one and put them into this one. But don't travel with your big one. If anything happens to it, you're going to be devastated. So downgrade your compact size, but have a second set of brushes. Again, if anything happens, you want to have it. So when I get home, I clean those brushes, I put them away, and I'm ready to go with my regular brushes again. Bring a second toothbrush for the same reason. Bring a second razor for the same reason. Plus, you can usually make them smaller. Second hairbrush if you lose it. Okay.
Plus, you can get one of those cute ones. All right, Steph, tell us about the Mary Kay travel roulette bag and why they need this in their life.
Well, I'm just going to show you guys mine, and then you guys can talk about this. I've talked enough. Yeah. But I will say this. Yes, the hotel has stuff if you forget it. But you guys, I forgot my toothbrush before, and when I went to brush with the toothbrush, it bent like in half. Don't rely on the hotel stuff. Okay? But you guys, this is my travel roll-up bag that's just for travel. I always joke that every woman needs two. One that is for saving your relationship on the back of the bathroom drawer, but one that's just travel ready. I don't have to stress about traveling. And I have to point this out. That's where my medicine is. So here's your little medicine one. And yeah, it's important you write the new date on it because this expired in 22. So we're good there. If you don't have this, you need this. This is a deodorant wipe. So if you get deodorant on something, it's a deodorant sponge. Look, I have all my Band-Aids. I also travel. These aren't on here. I'm going with a pair of scissors. You never know you have to cut something. I bring nail polish because I match it with my toenails because if you get a chippy chip, you want to fix it. And yes, I also travel with a deck of cards because you know what? If we're all bored, we need something to do. So
yeah.
What's in here, but everything's packed. You guys, I have a shower cap. If you guys are like, oh, you want to make fun of me? I even have for my
we're not making fun of you.
No, I love it.
My barrel, my curling barrel. I even have a travel secondary. So I sit it on here so I don't risk burning the hotel's or somebody else's counter with my curling thingy. So I have that in here, an extra curling heat glove. Everything's all in here, you guys. If you said, let's go, I literally, toenail clippers and all, ready to go. Ready to go.
Yes.
Life's so easy when you have a travel roll-up bag that has got all your travel essentials right in it. And it peels off. So I actually have some, like if I'm going somewhere where I'm gonna have curly hair because it's really frizzy, I actually have a curly hair bat. Like I've labeled.
She even labeled it. Yeah.
You are the best. Well, I have to say, I love the travel roll-up bag. And we're gonna let Stephanie breathe for a second so that she like this is her cardio, you guys. This is her cardio. Okay. All right. So our travel roll-up bag is one of my favorite accessories to have because it does hold everything, like Stephanie said. And I love that the pockets all come off. And Stephanie mentioned having clear pockets for the airport. These count because they're clear. So if you want to make sure you carry on your toothpaste or your hair stuff or whatever, put it all in here, throw it in your carry-on, and then when you get to the hotel, you can just put everything back on there. And okay, so I have to tell this story because this is my embarrassing travel story because, like we said, Stephanie's the queen. Marianne and I are like
amateurs.
Like no could not hang. Okay, so my very first Mary Kay trip, I was putting my suitcase together from, I think we were at Leadership, and I like made this little hole in my suitcase, and my friend was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I gotta put my roll-up bag in here. And she's like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, there's not enough room. She's like, give me your bag. So she takes my bag, she takes all the pockets off, right? Okay, so I was showing you guys because this is a serious visual. She takes each of the pockets, puts one in each of the corners of the suitcase, and then takes the flat part, folds it together, and lays it on top. And I was like, shut up. So, what the story is, always have a friend that's smarter than you on vacation with you, okay, first of all. But get yourself a travel roll-up bag because, like Stephanie said, it's an everyday relationship saver. So you're not taking up the space of the counter, but also when you're traveling, it makes it so much easier to see everything and you're not fiddling around. And so, Marianne, tell them the best news of all about the Mary Kay products. Travel stuff.
Why you need these in your life? Oh my gosh. So when I had my daughter, she's going to be 12 weeks on Saturday. So we were like getting everything ready for the hospital. And then we were there for 3 nights and then we were readmitted. We weren't even home for like a full day before we were readmitted. But anyways, I took her tips that I learned from Stephanie and I just kept all my stuff under the sink of the bathroom. And these products, the travel mini set, was in my my clear roll-up bag. So we didn't really have to worry about packing. It was already packed up. And so 12 weeks later, it's still in the same spot where we left it. So you need a travel set of the Miracle set or the Repair or the Clear Proof. So you need it.
Awesome. Well, tonight's deal, you guys, first of all, you guys are awesome because you're still here with us. And we're so thankful for sure. But we have a deal for you that you are going to just be so excited about. So tonight, here's your deal. Before we start the deal, though, let me tell you one last quick how you can get entered. So you've done a really great job with the comments. Last chance. Let's start over here. Okay, if you want to like hang out with us in person on Zoom or do a party with us or with your consultant, comment book because your beauty consultant is absolutely as much as fun as us. Like seriously, we're all super fun. So try some new Mary Kay products. Our sample tonight is the mini skincare set. So if you trying to find the sample. There we go. Okay. Well, comment sample if you want a sample of our skincare set. Stephanie's going to hold up. Yay, good. She's so good on cue. Okay. So you got one of our Time Ice 3D skincare set in your formula, normal to dry combination oil. Comment sample if you want to try that with your beauty consultant live. If you want the deal that we're going to show you in a minute, comment deal. And last but not least, we are going to tell you like one little tiny thing about Mary Kay because we've been with you all night. We know you have a life to live outside of this. And I'm going to go first really quickly while you're commenting more, deal, sample, book me. What I was going to share with you is money. Okay, Mary Kay, make 50%. My favorite thing about Mary Kay, money, and vacation is that my very first big exciting thing for my whole family was that I saved my profits from my business in 6 weeks and took my kids to Disney World. Now I'm activator, so I legit booked the trip and then made the money because that's how I roll. Talk about deadline. But you know what? I was able to do that. And there's absolutely no way I would have been able to do that in corporate America, living off the same amount of money every single week. We have the ability to make more when we want to. And that's just the beautiful thing. So Marianne, tell the folks at home what you love about money, vacation, Mary Kay, all the things.
I just love the flexibility. Since I have almost a 3-month-old, I just like being able to create that schedule, but also since it's warm out, like go on parks. I saw Stephanie just yesterday and just creating that lifestyle for my daughter, just that freedom. So I love that flexibility. What about you, Stephanie?
Well, I know I love flexibility, you guys, because today my family and I, we just decided like last minute at 1 o'clock today to go to the beach. It was 80 degrees in Michigan. And we just drove an hour and a half and went to the beach and sat there for like an hour and a half maybe and drove home. I love that. I love that we have the freedom to just go. But you guys, I have to tell you, as a girl who loves to travel, the fact that Mary Kay treats us to vacations. Thanks to Mary Kay, my husband and I have earned, smaller trips with our national sales director, or even trips that I've offered to my consultants to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, or to the beach in Fayetteville or Myrtle Beach. But Mary Kay, the company, has paid for my husband and I to take an all-expense-paid vacation to the 5-star Alaskan cruise, right, you guys? Like, I literally was on a float plane. They gave us money to spend. So we did a couples massage, went on a float plane, and went to a salmon bake in the woods. But that was for him, not me. But it was free, so I would, right? So we just delegated that money to do that. And then they also paid for an all-expense-paid trip for my husband and I to go to Argentina. You guys have never wanted to go to Argentina. It's $5,000 for 2 people to fly to Argentina. And not only did we get to go there, we stayed in a luxury hotel. We were well taken care of. We were given spending money. We took tango dancing lessons, went wine tasting.
That's my favorite part.
Right? We failed at it.
I love that part.
We didn't pay for it. And my husband liked to leave more with his pelvis. And they wanted him to leave more with his shoulders. And he wasn't interested. And so the other thing is that we also got to see where Evita was buried. You guys, all these experiences. And then Mary Kay offered a cruise to the Bahamas a few years ago. And it was right after my daughter was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. And I worked to earn the cruise, but then I took the cash because it was going to help our family and we weren't really ready to travel. So I love that Mary Kay not only offers the cash, but they offer these luxury vacations that you would never experience. I mean, Tom and I have been to Italy, but I want to go on Mary Kay's dollar. We've been to Barcelona, but I want Mary Kay to take me to Barcelona this year because we did not do Barcelona in our 20s like Mary Kay would do Barcelona ever in our lives that we would pay for. So, you guys, I love that part. I love the freedom with that and the gifts we get to see the world. All right, Montana.
All right. You guys are not going to believe it, but the deal. Let's show them the deal. Sorry, I almost gave the prize away. Dang. Oh. Okay. Don't want to do that. There's the deal. Buy a roll-up bag and your mini skincare set. It comes in Time Eyes 3D. Clear proof for our acne-prone friends. And here's the thing about that. That's a perfect size for a gym bag, a student athlete, a college athlete, all those things. And then, of course, our Time Eyes repair is a mini as well. You guys, it's amazing. You're going to love it. So grab that as the deal tonight. And I'm about to show you.
Right, but real quick, you guys, but when you buy that, you get a free travel size eye makeup remover, a travel size body lotion, travel size body scrub, a travel size body wash, and a travel size microdermabrasion that you cannot buy. You cannot buy those items at all. You get those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because the microderms is set. And then you get your pore minimizer. Oh my gosh. You get all that for free when you buy a roll-up bag and your mini skincare set. Okay, that's the deal. All right, Montana, we're ready.
All right, here's our winner. Are you guys ready? Here we go. We're so ready. Okay, so let's add it in. Here we go.
Oh, fancy.
Jessica Norris. Right?
Okay, Jessica, let us know you're on, and if you would let us know and who your consultant is. So we can.
I don't want to have to respin, Jessica. I mean, I will, but.
Oh, Jessica.
Yes, Joy. So nice. All right, if you are Jessica's consultant, please text her and tell her to get on to claim her prize.
I think it was Crystal.
Crystal. Yay, Jessica. Oh,
Yeah.
Jessica Nicole.
Yay.
I apologize. I wrote the wrong last name, but that is her, Jessica Nicole. So
Okay.
get her on here, or we will just.
Crystal.
Look, Crystal.
Okay.
I can redraw. I mean, I can. We'll try. I mean.
Okay, we'll wait. Do one. Do the other one. Do the other one.
All right. Whoops. Are they? Ah. All right. We gotta do
And you
it.
guys, if your consultant lives near Montana or me, whatever, that's kind of going to determine which of the two prices you get. Okay, so
Okay.
we can then give it to you. All right, Montana. Who's our other winner chicken dinner?
Okay.
Remember-
Pause.
Oh.
Let me remove this. Sorry.
Okay, you're
Well,
good.
Here's our other. Whoops. Hold on.
Guys, this is our second time doing this event this week.
Because I wasn't realized. I totally forgot that we would need 2 of these. So I apologize.
You're good. We got one more. Okay, well, just if it doesn't work to put it up on screen, just tell us what it says. We believe
Okay.
you.
Well, it does work to put up on screen. I just have to send
Okay.
it. So.
All right.
All right. So here we go. Last one.
You guys, sorry it was an hour. I really, between my internet and all the tips, I didn't practice. I should have just picked a couple and made you come back and hang out with me again. There's just so many.
Okay, well, here's the deal. I'm sorry, I don't want you guys to wait any longer, but here's the winner for the second giveaway. Do y'all see it?
No.
Joy!
Joy.
Woo woo! Joy, I'm so glad you won the second one because I think you had definitely had the most comments if we were going by numbers. So I apologize that you didn't get a pretty spinning wheel, but I'll make you one and send it. Okay, don't worry. All right, guys. So fun. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Join us next week. We have another unbelievable Wind Down Wednesday. Hopefully we'll, not be. Yeah, there's
Joy's here. Yay, Joy! Woo!
Yay.
Oh,
There
I talked
she
to her.
is.
I'm
Joy. Okay.
Yay,
Yay,
Joy!
Joy. Next week. Come on back. See ya.
See ya.